Shalom. This brother I'm coming to this video low when it's edifying and to the point. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Right, Yahweh is the Heavenly Father name in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shah is who the world incorrectly called Jesus. Right, we give a double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone, rule well and teach well. Shalom. To the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. And also shalom to you very, very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting in order in these last days. Right, to you, I'll say shalom. Just real quick, going to a video with one of the beloved brothers, right? Go on by the YouTube handle, the hopefully like 3, right? And I had in mind the topic of the title, I guess, hey, how much more in Jacob's trouble, right? Because each and every day that goes along inside Babylon the Great, the squeeze is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And with that squeeze, Esau looking for people to adjust to it, man. Because ultimately what's going to lead to is you having that karagman, right? And that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to lead you and squeeze you into where you fall to that into that pot, But so the title of it says Another Eve in Distress, right? Because we know we come into a time period where it's not gonna be nothing to laugh about, right? Like I'm gonna bring out the mirth of the earth is gone, it's ceasing, it's gone. And let's just say, the men have it way more harder than females. That's why you see a lot of videos of females breaking down, because they've been so much on the pedestal and getting all of these benefits and stuff like that. Now that reality is hitting them, or now that Esau is showing them that he really don't care for them as well, excuse me, his job is done, right? Which is pretty much to have us at odds against each other, So now you're seeing a lot of videos with females just breaking down and they ready to settle down and stuff like that, because reality is hitting them. But let's play this clip. I'm gonna stop right there because, what is she starting to sound like? She sound like a pick-me, right? And before I go on that, I want to speak on that word being a pick-me. There's nothing wrong with that, because Lord willing, I'm a pick-me for the Lord Yahweh Shah, because He come with straight destruction, right? And for us men of the Lord, right, we are the female's ticket out of this destruction. So you would want to be a pygmy. You should be tired of living around inside this world. You should be trying to look for a man of the Lord, Because when shit hit the fan, right, the Lord may have it to where you don't come across a man of the Lord, You may have to die on this side, right? Micah 7:10, she says, my enemy shall see it, right? Shame shall cover her, because you misuse and abuse the grace period that the Lord has presented for you. And what she's talking about, it reminds you of what Isaiah 4:1, She wanted to do all these things. Why? Because she needs a man. She knows she can't do it on her own. That's the point, right? And how much more in the time of Jacob's trouble, right? Let me go back some and I'm play the rest of the video.
I'm going to support you. I'm going to help you build that business. Matter of fact, I'm going to be your secretary. What do you need, God? I'm ready. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all. They done wore me out about this job. Everything done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. My life up here at this point. I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
Right, and that's what you should be looking for here as a husband. But see, that's the thing about it. This is what happens when Esau snatches back all those benefits, those, I guess you could say, the teats, the fancy living, right? He had a cloth in front of y'all face, but now he is, snatched it from off y'all face. Now y'all see the reality. This man do not care about you, putting that squeeze upon the whole world, right? You women, right? Start off you Negro women, Y'all catching hell, right? And hearing about the SNAP benefits is being taken away, Section 8. You know? Y'all gonna need a man of the Lord. Matter of fact, let me grab this one first. Slack it. Right? Because it was just all good and good and dandy just a week ago. Right? It's Isaiah 24 verse 8. The mirth of Tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth, right? All of that, 80s, 90s vibes, early 2000s, all that shit is out there. That's when it was, so I guess you could say better. And I guess you could say it was better than how it is now. But now it's too much where, like, you cannot ignore the reality. I know I always, repeat the Apostle Bar say you can ignore reality all you want, but you can't escape the consequences from ignoring reality. But see, the thing about it, for you to ignore something, it's there, And now our people are starting to, women are, some, I'm gonna say some, because we do speak about the hopefully like lady, a lot of them starting to understand, like, all right, this shit is over with. I need to try to find me a man while I'm still young and able to, bear kids, because they're saying each and every day, hey, it ain't shit to really joke about. It ain't really no fun out here, It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right? And to still keep trying to, drink on the things that Esau Edom saying, these philosophies and stuff. Hey, man, you're through. You're through. Right? It said the city of confusion, right? It's broken down, right? Babylon the Great, right? We could come to a time period where you're going to have troops on the ground. We're days, I'm going to keep it at that. We're days away from JT, right? On the Jacob's trouble. Right? It says every house is shut up that no man may come in. Right? A martial law. That's real soon too as well. That's going to be a heavy thing. Excuse me. Verse 11, the point. There's a crying for wine in all the streets. Right? What is going on, right? That wine is just some knowledge, some wisdom. We're Amos 8 and 11. Right? Hey, we at that turning point, brothers. The Lord is really finna bring us sincere brothers up on a higher level. Being sincere, staying down. There's gonna be some of the rewards. Being tucked off, eating. You're gonna have some women come your way that you're gonna have to deliver. Right? It says all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gone, and that's what you can see, right? And these be these strong, sane women, right? You go on their page and they excuse me, you can't tell them nothing. DMs on 20,000, right? Niggas cash snapping them because you look good, quote unquote. Hey, but it says, what all joy is darkened, the mirth of the land is gonna ain't nothing to smile about. It's reality that's setting in right now, And here you have it, this lady is saying she willing to make cocktails. She ready to dress the same, dress on the same, wear the same clothes type shit, She knows she needs a man. She knows she needs a man for deliverance. Right, and I'm going to close out with this right here in Isaiah 4 and 1. Because we've been telling y'all that, man. She's saying she's stressful about a job. See, and this is why, Isaiah, well, I'm going to say multiple wives is too far advanced for these females' brain. Because here you have it. We break it down to, for you to have an extra rib inside the house, an extra asset, not just no little fuck buddy. I'm talking about an asset. You saying that these folks working you hard. Well, if you got two y'all in the house, hey, guess what? Y'all can both have 2 part-time jobs, as long as that man have a full-time job. and it work his way, or however y'all want to float it around, but it goes to show you that, that burden will be lifted a little bit, you just pitch in somewhere else instead of just being on the clock all day, being tired, worn out, But hey, here you have it. The woman says she's ready to settle down, be quiet. And that's how you'll get a man, right? By you shutting the hell up. You got a better chance, right? You ready to listen and be in submission, Isaiah 4 verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, right? And what day? At the time of all hell breaking loose. That's when it's really going to kick in high gear, Jacob's trouble, shit hit the fan, and like the apostles tell brothers, man, hey, these women finna head your way, man. Make sure you have your mind on point, knowing how to court these women, not thinking with your rod, It says, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And that's what I was thinking about as the lady was taking. My bad. While she was speaking, she was saying she's willing to do all these duties because she needs a husband, right? Matter of fact, here you go right here in the NLT. In that day, so few men will be left, right? Hey, because you got men that's finna just down out here from starvation, right? You're finna have a lot of these men getting snatched up to go to war, So, hey, it's going to be few men left, and those few men really going to be the elect, right? It says 7 women, right? That's a completion of number. Some men will have, more than one wife with them, right? I remember there was a video of a lady, which understood, she was at the gym on the one of them cycles, I think, but she was like, it's not too many men out here, and she was like, for you women to think that you finna just have your own nigga, she's like, you need to grow up, you have to share him, and which that's what we tell women anyway, but it's just, honestly, it was beautiful for a female to say it too, but she understood, like, nah, you're not finna just have that one man to yourself. Like, that man is, she see the king in a man, She know that he's able to run a house with just a wife, more than just one wife, And hey, it's few of us left out here. And Lord willing, like I said, Lord willing, we are part of that remnant, being one of the elect men, right? And not just saying this for no women, right? Hey, I'm talking about stuff for salvation. That's what comes with it. Because some brother, may just have one woman, But, hey, some brother may have two. But think about it. Hey, we're looking for the kingdom first. Then whatever else is added is added. We want to be saved, delivered, But if this right is along the walk, the Lord may bring some of them. He may bring a literal 7 women towards your way, for you to deliver them, right? He may bring 3. He may just have you with 2, right? It is a completion of number. It says, let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing, right? Because hey, it's hell going on outside. It's destruction, So like I said, with this female, she's talking about that right now. She's willing to submit. She's ready to find a husband. And how much more in Jacob's trouble? That whole monogamous shit gonna go out the window. Once she see that your ass is not starving and you got some extra food, she don't give a damn what number she fall in after, what female she fall in after. She said it said we will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids, right? Because hey, you want to be young, and get married, you want to be married in general, Excuse me. So yeah, Lord willing, I made the point. It just goes to show you that, hey, in that time, a woman begging right now. She may not come off as she begging, but yes, she's begging. She's complaining about it. But in the time of all hell breaking loose, these women will be begging to be up under your protection. Matter of fact, I gotta bring those out. Salakia, right? Isaiah 32, right? And it says, I read this at the NLT, 32:2, Isaiah. Each one, right? No, I read at the KJV. It's just, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, right? The destruction that's coming, right? Like I said, so if this female, she's catching hell, she ready to be up under a man's authority, and it ain't that much hell going on right now. You know, the squeeze is getting tighter. I agree, but it's not that. It's not how it is. It's not how it is. It's not gonna be compared to how it is in Jacob's trouble. It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a cupboard from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Right, just showing you the comparison of how, on the benefits of having, you know, how good having a man of the Lord in that day is. Right, it'd be like a rare thing. You know, rivers of rock in a dry place, right? As the shadows of a great rock in a weary land, right? Hey, that's like I just made a miracle. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna be in that day, you know. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close out with that. I'm gonna give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash, and on to the next one. Shalom.